I couldn't even begin to count how many times this week I have told you that there is a new DJI Fly app for Android, and here we go again. So today DJI launched app version 1.4.12 build 1420 for Android. Again, I can only apologise. I was advised, I'm just repeating myself from the previous video, I was advised that this version was coming out for iOS on the 8th of October. I'm not entirely sure why it's not here yet, but I can only hope that it will be here soon. So earlier on today, I did a video announcing that this version was here, and I asked many of you if you would actually, if you wanted to install it, to let me know what your findings were. And what we'll do is I'll just marry up what you guys have wrote in the comments compared to what I find on the test flight. Okay, so basically this is obviously going to discuss what my findings are, and I'm going to try and help some of you out as well. Now, a little caveat here just to quickly mention that if you do have the DJI Mavic Air 2 or Air 2S, everything on this version does seem to be working absolutely fine. Okay, so yeah, I just want you to be aware of that. The main problems are coming from the DJI Mini 2, which of course, even a lot of you Mavic Air 2 or Air 2S owners, a lot of you do have the Mini 2 as well, so of course this is relevant. So you might need to weigh up what app works best for both of your drones. If you've only got a Mini 2, then obviously this video will help you out as well. Now, one of the major things that I have been advised in the comment section is you have been stuck, or many people have reported being stuck in some sort of update loop. Now, what that basically means is you've gone onto the DJI website, or you found the files in my Google Drive, you've installed the latest version 1420, but whenever you open the app, what it's actually doing is telling you to actually keep that there's an update available and you do wish to update or not now. Incredibly annoying. Now, the easiest way to get around this that I have found, okay, is what we need to do is we'll go back into our app settings, make sure you clear the cache, make sure it's completely clear, okay? After you have done that, go back to your device and completely uninstall the app. Okay, so get rid of it. All right, so it might seem a bit of a long-winded process. Clear the cache, then delete it, and then once you've done that, install it again, a completely fresh install. Not to mention, some of you have actually said that you've downloaded the app and you're trying to install it, but for some reason it's telling you not to. Same advice again on that one. If it is actually saying to do that and it's not installing correctly, literally delete the app completely, delete the old version, and then do a fresh clean install, and then that should solve all of your problems. So let's crack on with the flight I did earlier then, and such a beautiful location to be able to fly, and thankfully I'm so lucky that this is literally straight outside my front door, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, it took off, and yeah, everything seems absolutely fine. The compass is working with no errors whatsoever. You can see if I move from left to right, again, the direction indicator is absolutely fine. So yeah, you know, the compass side of it just seemed to be absolutely okay, and you've got absolutely no concerns there. However, there were still a couple of issues. One of the main issues was the fact that photos and videos was not saving to the device, saving to the phone, for example, on the video cache or photo cache. I'm finding that is still the exact same. Not to mention, when we go into those advanced gimbal settings, like I've already told you and spoke about previously on last night's video, if you haven't already seen that, they basically don't reset. So if you want to change those parameters, you are kind of stuck with what you got. For some reason, the reset button doesn't work. However, again, just to mention, if you do have the DJI Air 2S, as you can see in the video, they do actually work and reset just fine. And lastly, again, the issue with the DJI Mini 2 front LED light. I do 100% appreciate it's the most irrelevant part on the entire drone, I would generally say. However, actually, I did do a small test flight the other night, and I was actually quite surprised that I could see that light from about 100 meters away. I really wasn't expecting that, actually, considering it's so dull normally, but yeah, I could quite see it. So, but ultimately, we know it is quite irrelevant, isn't it, guys? But ultimately, you know, the light isn't fixed. As you can see on screen, trying to select a color, trying to select a solid, trying to select a rainbow or anything like that, you can see if I flick it back to the screen and look at the drone, that light isn't on at all. It's stuck in the disabled mode. So quite frankly, you know, I've been filming for about 5 minutes now, and I don't want to make this video any longer than what it needs to be. So yeah, hopefully this video does actually help you out, and if you do want to install it, obviously you can do so. If you are a DJI Air 2S or Mavic Air 2 owner, this app is absolutely working fine for you guys. guys, and of course you can take advantage of the new live streaming feature. But if you do have that Mini 2, there is that problem. But of course, as I've said at the beginning of the video, if you are having a problem with that update loop constantly flagging up that there is an update, just uninstall the app, clear the cache, uninstall the app. And of course, don't forget, is if you do install the app and your flight logs are not showing, all you very quickly need to do is pop into your settings and just enable that flight sync, and within a few seconds they will begin to show. So guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and yeah, thank you very much for watching. See you again soon.